So I want to show you a few examples of what frost cold damage plants look like. Here in Phoenix today, it's December 21st. A week ago we had 3 nights that were advertised to be high 30s, and it turns out that it was about 8 to 10 degrees colder than that. So we're starting to see a little bit of damage on the plants. Hence the frost fabric, the DeWitt 1.5 ounce frost fabric is going up. I'm switching over to frost fabric this year for a couple reasons. A, it does not need to be opened during the day. It breathes. B, the fabric on its own is worth 5 to 8 degrees of warmer temperature. And then C, helps keep out a bit of the wind. And it's a lot easier to work with than the plastic, so we're gonna try that out this year. So inside here, it's a few degrees warmer. Mangoes are doing well. Flowers, new growth, yakety yak. Now, with the exception of the parts of the mangoes that are touching the ceiling, touching the fabric, that's where you start to see some cold damage. This is not a water or food issue. It's not disease. This is what cold damage looks like. On older trees, stuff that has a little bit of size to it, this is merely cosmetic. Now, if the whole tree looked like that, it'd be a little bit of an issue, but as you can see overall, mangoes are doing fine. The parts that are not touching the fabric. Again, same thing. Younger trees, a little bit lower to the ground, no problems. A little bit of cold on the top of the king mangoes here. Other than that, we're doing good. Some of the guavas are getting their red winter leaves. That's normal. Just leave them alone, they'll be fine. Surprisingly enough, Ice Cream Bean has handled the cold and is actually continuing to push out new growth. Oddly enough. These guys need a little bit of iron, but not bad considering we were down at freezing. Bamboo, avocado, all gorgeous. Loquats, of course, no problems. They like a bit of cold. Bananas look a little rough, but they grow fast enough that it's not a concern. Remember that when your banana leaves do this in the winter, leave them on the plant until spring. The old dead growth will protect what is left of the plant, help cut down a bit on the wind, etc., etc. Leave them alone until springtime. Plants here in the lower pH garden, gorgeous, no problems. Healthy, happy, no damage whatsoever. Longan, blackberry jam fruit, peanut butter fruit, star fruit. Papaya in the back, mango, Suriname cherry, June plum. Pineapple's getting a bit of cold. They do this in the winter. It's quite normal. Annona's starting to yellow out, especially the sugar apples. They're going to drop their leaves when it gets cold. Soursops right behind them are doing fine considering we were in low 30s. They will shed some foliage. Custard apples, a few brown leaves, but overall doing well. For your heat source, consider a 250 watt shop light from Home Depot or Harbor Freight on the ground pointing upwards. Plug it in at bedtime, turn it off in the morning. Again, this year we're using DeWitt 1.5 ounce frost fabric. If you're in the Phoenix area and you need some, we do have some in stock at the nursery. Otherwise, you can order it on Amazon. McKelly is looking good. If you have any questions, please ask in our Facebook group, Living the Green Life. Our Instagram page is Seamus_O'Leary_. Our website is greenlifebyseamusoleary.com. Merry Christmas and have a happy holiday.